So it is my great pleasure and joy and happiness to introduce you to my great friend, Agnes Khan, who I've known quite a few years. Agnes, we've known each other how many years?
Maybe 4.
Maybe 4 or 5 even. Yeah. But I want to tell you how I got to know you, Agnes, because this is quite amazing. So one day, this friend of mine, Krzysiu, calls me and he goes, Gosia, you need to meet someone. She is phenomenal. And I said to him, yeah, I know, yeah, of course, everybody is phenomenal. And he goes, no, you absolutely need to meet her. And I said, okay, tell me why. And he goes, because she's the only person I know who is able to say that she's happy, fulfilled, and successful. Financially, she is very wealthy. She's married to one man. She's got a happy family. And she's helped many people to heal. And she's helped her son to heal from a serious condition. And all those pillars of health, mental, emotional, spiritual, financial, all of that works. And he said, I know nobody in the world who's got everything organized in this manner. And I said to him, okay, show me this woman.
That's very kind of him to say.
Yeah. And we met at the conference, and so then we basically sort of hit it off, and we've known each other since. And I have to say, Agnes, even though I've known you for so many years, and you were extremely successful and phenomenal then, I have seen you go through so much transformation in that time. And even though I thought it couldn't get any better, I thought it did. And the turning point came a few years ago when you had this specific moment in your life when you nearly died yourself. And I think it's taken you into the next level of expansion in your own life. And now I can truly say that you are a master manifester. And because I am all about this, particularly now in January, when I'm about to run the course, the year I would love to have, and you're going to be one of the guests on it, the guest speaker, I mean, I want people to get to know you and understand why it is worth to get to know you. So Agnes, this is my introduction. Tell us a little bit about what is the quantum miracle experiment and why are you such a good manifester?
Wow. All right, Gosia. Yes, I'm very excited that I will be honored to share my experience with your guests and with your friends during the conference this month. And as we discussed earlier, I want to share with everyone the practical aspects of the quantum magic, if you can call it, or experiment, because I know that many of us and many people and who are reading a lot of wonderful stories and listening to wonderful stories. I will tell you the story, my story, the quantum magic. I don't know if they're that big, but maybe we share it because they have changed and transformed my last since 2019 for what happened. I don't know whether you tell or I will tell, but let's share it. It has absolutely taken me to a different dimension, if I can say, different level of understanding, experimenting, and expanding of my own life.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is what I want to be sharing with your permission what I did and what worked and worked very fast. So maybe some of your some of the people who will listen, they can benefit from it as well. So,
and Agnes, you know what's actually quite precious about what you have come to understand and use since you were actually quite young it's the same thing, because it's not different tools and different methodologies for different things. What's actually quite amazing is that you're using this when you are using your knowledge to do the property investment, right? Because you're a property investor,
Right.
you have a big business, right? When
Yes.
you run trainings with people and teach them how to heal themselves, when you heal relationships, when you healed your father from cancer,
Yes.
when you healed yourself from almost like a near death, right?
Yes. How
So
I removed the stones from my kidney within 48 hours. And that is proven scientifically. I mean, in the hospitals, in the UK hospitals, they can prove it. So, yeah.
exactly.
Go on.
So Agnes, you see, what I would love you to do is this. I would love you to share with people, my love, what are you going to talk about on the 22nd on the Zoom meeting? What are you going to share with us? That's the first thing. And then second thing is I would love to ask you to give something to those who are not able to. They may want to join us, but they won't be able to. So tell us, what are you going to share with us?
Okay, so since I am going to take you to the practical side of this science, the latest science of quantum medicine, quantum biology, quantum physics, and I have not studied that. I have practiced that for the past, I have to say, probably about 30 years, or at least 25 years. I have practiced that with a I think with a success, because I am happy in every aspect of my life. I'm grateful for it every single day, and it worked, and recently worked um, on my father. So my father was diagnosed in April with leukemia, with a blood cancer, and we have applied certain techniques. I helped my father to apply it. That the techniques that I'm going to share with you on Saturday, that 3 months later, in the cancer hospital, he was checked and he was dismissed from the hospital because they said he's clear now. So this is applying on someone else. For myself, it worked for this many years financially. It worked very fast. It worked very effectively. And in 2019, when I had an operation for marker diverticulum, this is a kind of a problem with the intestine that you can only be born with that, and it's very, very rare. That only 2% of people apparently has it. Out of this 2%, 70% is for men. So I was very rare case to have that. And after the operation, the pain continues without any less strength. And the doctors, they didn't know what to do. And I really requested them to leave. And I did what I did. I did very effective meditation. And within 2 hours, I eliminated the pain to zero.
Within 2 hours.
Within 2 hours. And then I had also experienced a few months later that they discovered that I had a stones on my kidney, which I didn't have before on the other operation. That is a side effect of the dehydration. And with your help, Gosha, you reminded me that we and you have a power within yourself to heal. I was in agony for 3 months, having a severe pain. And after your reminder, Gosha, I did 2 days, starting at 4 in the morning. Very effective, obviously. 2 days meditations. So it's 4 in the morning, about 3 hours, then midday, then in the evening. And then the next day, exactly the same in the afternoon. I said to my husband, probably I don't have the stone, I don't feel it. And he said, it must be a joke. And then we went on for the operation, which was due on 9 o'clock in the morning on Monday. And the Monday before that, I had a scan, and the 3 stones were appearing. And week later, means after the operation, and the doctors confirmed that the place where the stones are located is no way I can deliver them. There is no way I can. There must be an operation. And when we went for the operation the next Monday, there was no stone. So, and I literally melted the stone with the power which you and I and we all have. And I want to share with you exactly. So, with all this experience, exactly what happened to me. And it's not difficult, and it's for everybody. So, as a summary, Gosia, because we want to encourage people and invite people for this talk, I will show you how you can prepare yourself in the start of the 2022 for those quantum miracles. If people say it's a miracle, but it is not winning a lottery. This is a preparation that has to be done. And obviously, if we are aware of that, how much power you and I have, we can work on it. So I will tell you, I will share with you how to prepare yourself in order for you to get the goals that Gosha will be sharing, how you can plan the goals. So I can show you how you can manifest them. So how to prepare yourself the way, well, I do and my clients do. And, that's what I practice. And then how you can use a certain technique. I will share with you, I will show you a technique, a method, mental, physical, logistical even, how I use the certain techniques in order to get the results. Because people say, oh, the result doesn't matter, the process is important. I count the result. If you want money, come on, you want the money on the account. You have to enjoy the process, but you want the money on the account. You want the healing to be done. You want the relationship to happen, right? So number one, the preparation. Number two, how you apply the technique, what kind of techniques. And number three, how you actually allow yourself to receive, to get the healing, to get the money into your account, to get the relation right, because despite I'm working now with people for a few years, and I can see we all want, somehow we're not getting. And the question is, are you allowing yourself? So I want to, out of all of that, you will understand from the moment how you when you create the goal. Gosh, I will probably you will be sharing how you create a goal, what you want for yourself, what process you need to go through in order to get it fast and get the results on your account, get the healing done, get the things. Because I am using, this is very simple. This is very simple. I will show you how to activate the infinite power that is in you. I'm teaching this to Ryan, my 12-year-old now.
Yes.
So it's easy. So those 3 steps you're going to learn on Saturday. And with these 3 steps, you will activate your inner power to the extent that you will know how to get the results and how to get the results fast.
Fantastic. Great. And so for those people who will not be able to join us, what is your closing message, my darling? Particularly, I got very fascinated with what you were saying earlier, just before we started this recording, that we need to be very clear and there must be no conflict between what we want and any part of our being.
Yes, because we were talking from the business perspective, and if someone's got a health issue, it's really burning health issue. This is no other things more important than health issue. So now, and we do the prayers. People do the prayers. People do the meditations, and it's all good and all valid. People do yoga. People do all kind of things, changing diets and so on. But my question is why we are continuing doing it and we don't get the results. Why we don't get the results in 48 hours or in a week or because it can happen. And it does, it happens to me all the time. So what I found with people is, if you are even of a half of a percent out of 100%, if you are questioning whether really that's the right thing for you to do now, or whether maybe something else is better, if you don't have a 100, and I'm talking 100% clarity, the clarity coming from your heart that you really want that, then you're wasting your time. Then you're wasting your time. You will be doing this for another 5 months, 5 years even, and you will still have no money. And we know people who are earning the same amount of money for the last 10 years, and they really do everything, and they are not still earning money. Why? If you have an energy scattered within yourself, because you don't have that clarity in you, because we are afraid of that clarity very often. That's the problem.
And
So
there we go.
then we go, and it's very simple, and yeah, and that fear comes in between, so you are the expert for that.
Yes. So when we have conflicts, on one hand, I would like this. On the other, I want to have a relationship. But on the other hand, it's I will lose my freedom, or I would want to be successful, but I will have no time for my family. If we have any kind of conflicts or any chaos, those things avoid us.
Even sometimes the conflict is very subtle. Even it's not,
Yeah.
it's very subtle. It's very small. It's like, like those kind of whispers, kind of, really, maybe not yet, maybe, and then you're praying for it, on meditate. Come on, it's not going to work. I know, 100%.
Okay. So the message to everyone else who is not joining us: align yourself 100% with what you intend. Know that you deserve it, that you're worthy of it. Make it very clear, and allow yourself to have it. Right? Is it the summary?
That's it. And the rest we will talk on Saturday. But it's so much. We people, we forget how much power we have within ourselves, that we can use every single day to create the reality we want.
And that's it. And we see you on Saturday, or we see you some other time. And thank you very much for listening to this video.
Thank you.
Thank you, Agnes.